Hey guys, Kimberzelik here. I tried to do a little anodizing with mixed results. Um, let's go over the ingredients I started with first. And I used sulfuric acid, and this is it's called pH down. It's probably used in the pool industry, a swimming pool. And another option is I can find where the name of this chemical is. It's basically swimming pool chlorinator. It actually says what it is on here somewhere. We'll get back to that. So that's the acid, and then there's also lye. I got 100% lye. It's basically drain opener. That's a crystal form. You got purple power and baking soda. Okay, you're supposed to have a power source delivering 15 to 20 amps, depends on who you're listening to. So for that, one option I'm using is a wall wart. And this one is 19 volts, 3.5 amps. So I just left it cook a lot longer than if I had 20 amps. And the other thing I have here is a jump pack. It says it'll jump 23 cars in a row on one charge. I used it, unfortunately, one time because my alternator was out, I used it to power my car to drive about a quarter mile, and it swelled up, and all it's good for now is it might jump one car if it just needs a little boost, but it's real nice for charging cell phones. But anyway, that's my power source. So the instructions I followed, I had 4 containers out here. I had one with purple power, and the guy wants you to have that warmed up 90 degrees or so. Soak the part in that. Another method would be a toothbrush and Ajax, and clean it 5 or 6 times. And when you think it's clean, clean it 4 or 5 more times. Okay. From there, it is rinsed in distilled water and put in the lye solution. And I think 3 or 4 minutes in the lye solution. Then it gets rinsed again with distilled water, and it goes into the acid with the electrolysis here. You got the positive wire going to the part, and the negative wire, and aluminum wires here going to a hunk of lead. So if the lead starts bubbling, you're on the right track. It is releasing hydrogen gas, so you need to be in a ventilated area. Okay, from there, a half hour or so. This is all based on 20 amps. I only had 3.5 amps, and I had no idea what this is putting out as far as amperage. This says 10 amps, 12 volt 10 amps, but who knows. So after it comes out of the acid, you want to neutralize it with baking soda. So just got a water baking soda solution, warm. Then it goes into the dye. And then we go into the dye for, I think longer the darker the color might be. And then it gets rinsed again with distilled water and put into a pot of boiling water. And that locks the color in. And this is what I came up with. It's kind of purple. It's not blue, but it's definitely anodized. And here's a spot here where my piece was touching another piece. Here, it must have been like, touching that aluminum bar. So I'm quite happy with that result, actually. I mean, it's a small success. It isn't the desired success result, but yeah, it's more than I expected with the lack of amperage. Okay, so I guess that's it. Yeah, let's get it out of that harsh light and bring it over here. See if it looks any different. I think when I get the proper power source, I'm going to, this is maybe 5/10 thousandths of a surface coating. Yeah, don't hold me to that. But there's three types of anodizing. There's one, I forget, there's two, what I just described, and there's three, which is called hard anodizing. And you see that with your aluminum cookware, and I don't believe it's the non-stick aspect of it, but hard anodizing is done with the solutions all at 45 degrees refrigerator temperature. Whereas this anodizing I was doing is supposed to be, all these tubs should be 90 to 100 degrees, and I didn't do any of that. I just used room temperature water, and with the exception of the final boiling the part. And yeah, pretty cool. Okay, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Tell a buddy, bring a friend. This should not be considered an instructional video. This is just an account of my experimentation doing this procedure with what I happen to have on hand. So if you wish to learn how to do this, there are other YouTube channels that do a far better job of instructing in all three aspects of anodizing. And with the proper equipment, you should have great success. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing.